People often say to us, this fourth way sounds very interesting in theory, but what are some really concrete examples of what it looks like? And what we say to all people is that everything we see in the fourth way already exists. We haven't just read about it, but we have worked with it, researched it, studied it, supported it, engaged with people directly in different parts of America and in different parts of the world as well. You won't see all of the fourth way in every example that we describe within our book and within our thinking, but when you bring the principles together, they do define a distinctively new approach to educational change. We can go across to Europe, to high-performing Finland, the top country in the world on the international PISA results, and there we see they had an inspiring dream in 1992 to turn around from a centralised system with very high unemployment to being a decentralised system with lots more autonomy for teachers, collaboration of teachers together, which has made them the most successful competitive economy in the world and the top performer on educational achievement. And if Finland doesn't seem like your kind of country, a bit too cold or homogeneous, perhaps then go to Alberta, where Calgary is the third most diverse city within Canada. And it's under a Republican, a conservative government, rather than that Scandinavian social democracy that often seems too far for people to move. And here, under this conservative government, with highly qualified teachers, just like Finland, over 11 years now, 90% of the schools in Alberta have been funded with 2% of the budget, about $18 million a year, to design their own innovations that their teachers are passionate about, that are connected to their students, that lift engagement and motivation of teachers over time and creates this vibrant culture of inquiry and professional learning that teachers do every day in every single part of their job. And Alberta is just behind Finland as number 2 in the world in international achievement tests. And if these seem too slightly remote, then you can go and look at existing systems that might not be all fourth way, but have really interesting fourth way examples within them. We've looked closely at the London borough of Tower Hamlets, where the Liberty Bell was forged. Used to be 143rd out of 143 school districts with a diverse, poor Bangladeshi population, and many of the principles that we talk about, the dream that poverty should be no excuse for failure, the fact that targets are shared, not imposed,